Alright, so we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the build. We're gonna be giving y'all some updates on the 6'5". I'll be seeing the comments talking about you go a notch below, you can get this, that, and the third, and we're gonna be giving y'all updates for 2 of those builds. Now, for the 99 dunk build, if you go a notch below, you can't get 99 dunk. So at the end of the day, when it comes to making these builds, it's all a preference. The way I'm usually making it is more so for me. But today, I'm going to give y'all a video that's going to be more so for y'all. So it's going to be some similar builds to what I've already given y'all, but it's going to have a little minor tweak. And there's some things that you have to do on these builds that you can't do on the other ones in terms of making it so that when you do get to the cap breakers, it can be finalized. So for the people that want to make that minor tweak, here you go. Now, I will be giving y'all some updates on some videos that I did early in this video. Did I say video? Early in the seasons, I guess, in the game. Like 6'8", some of my bigger builds. So stay tuned for that. But it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to give y'all as much frequency of uploads. Probably gotta start bringing in some old school, some new series, and some build wars and some rare builds. But I want to get these 3 builds out for y'all first. So first build we're gonna be doing is a 6'5" high playmaking. Y'all do want more? Make sure to like, subscribe. No more talking. Let's get into it. Alright, so hopping into it, Young and Mim, 2026, we're moving on, but I'm going to just keep it moving. Hand and number is really up to you. We're going to go with right and 4 like we do every single time. When it comes to making this, I already mentioned it, it's a 6'5". We're going to be going 6'5". When it comes to making it, you actually have to have 6'9" wingspan. You go up, you get 99, but you don't get that 93 ball, which is a lot of people saying that you want to be able to have for deep bombers. So go a notch below, you don't get that 99 driving dunk ability when it comes to cap breakers. So it is a give and take, but for the people that do rather have that 93 ball for deep bomber, here you go. Now when it comes to the wake, if you want to be able to make that exact same build, instead of it being like 221, you only have to go like 218. But when it comes to making the overall build, we're gonna start it out with 88 driving dunk. 88 driving dunk, you only have to use 2 cap breakers to get it to 93. You don't really have to go past that. If you want to go past that, by all means you can. It's not really a necessary thing though. Now, when it comes to the layup, I did go 70. When it comes to the driving or standing dunk, I did go 40. This is going to be just good to have the standing dunks. And if you want to have the LeBron James dunk package, which is very important, you have that now. Now, to go alongside that, because we want to have that 93 ball ability, we're going to have an 85. When I do usually make the other ones, I usually put the 84 so you can max it at 89. 89, you get like the Limitless and all those other shooting badges. But when you get it to 90, that's how you be able to get deep bomber. But you're also going to be getting all those things that you do get at 89 as well on this build. Now, when it comes to other things on the build, playmaking. Like I said, this is going to be the really good playmaking version. So you're going to be able to have a 92 pass accuracy with an 85 ball handle. And then you're going to go alongside all that and have an 86 speed ball. So you're going to have really good playmaking, really solid shooting ability, with really good dunking ability on the build. Now, to go alongside that, you're going to go ahead and put up your perimeter defense to be able to have 92. We don't really care about steal around here personally on this game. But if you want to have steal, that is going to be something that you have to do on yours. This is just a template. You're going to have to do some minor tweaks here and there to really get that up. Now, you could easily do it just by lowering the passing. Some people are not going to feel like they need that. So, by all means, do what you got to do there. Now, interior defense, I do go 74, and then to go alongside that, I do go max block, just to be able to say I have that. But you don't really have to go max block. You could just go 68. Video purposes, I'm going to put it there for now. And then to go alongside that, I do have a 70 offensive rebound, and then you have an 86. Combine that with an 85. And then when it comes to this, I did go 70. Now, vertical, because we are going to be trying to get that 93 driving up, we are going to go 80. Now, you still have things to raise. I ended up putting my free throw to 81, but on my big, I only use a 60, and I can get my same free throw on my 6'5", and especially if you're not playing 5v5, you don't really need this. So you could really use this to get your steal up. You could use this to get your layup up more. You could use this to get a lot of different things up. Maybe you want to go mid-range. I'm going to end up just going free throw, or like I did, go 81, and then 69 block, just to have that as high as possible, and that is pretty much the build. Now, when it comes to the build, we're going to go over the cap breakers and all that. I already kind of hinted at some of the things that you can subtly do, but for the most part, similar to Shades of, Steve Francis, K Cunningham, Shay, I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty good, similar to Shades of, 2-way, inside-out playmaker. If you know, you know, this is that build. So yeah, this is the build. Zero, when it comes to the weakness, 0 feel for reading dribble lanes. Mid-range game is basically non-existent, but the strengths, defensively. Passing is always a step ahead. Relentless downhill dunker. Rarely gets caught from behind. So, yeah, that's the build. Let's get into the cap breakers. And yeah. Alright, now, when it comes to going over the cap breakers, this is what it looks like. Then when it comes to actually doing the cap breakers, here you go. Like I said, you can't get that 99, so you're not going to be able to get that +2 at the end because the max cap is 98 and not 99. But you can just use your first two, go 88 to 93, and you'll be fine. Now, when it comes to the 85 3 ball, you can just go all 5 there, and you have your 93 ball. Now, there can be some other things that you want to raise, whether it be steel. That could be a very good one you can raise with cap breakers. With the first two, you can already get to a 72. You go one more up, you get 76. Then you get 6 more beyond that. So 76 plus 6, do the math on that. That's going to be an 82. So not an 85, which is nice. So if you do want to have that a little bit higher, you're still a little bit higher, maybe to like a 65 maybe. All means do that. Maybe you can tweak a little bit. Maybe instead of going all the way up on free throw, go 65 steal, have that 85. But like I said, I personally don't care too much about having too much steal. As long as I can get a 73 plus steal on my build, I'm kind of chilling when it comes to the cap breakers, me personally. The main cap breaker I would do after my 3 ball and my 2 on driving up is probably strength. So I can be able to go 4, that's 78, plus 3, that's 81, plus 3, that's 84. Last one, you get +1. That is going to be 85. That's going to allow me to get a lot of different things and better on ball defense. Now, some other things you also could do is be your speed, your agility. You could raise those. You could also raise, maybe you want to raise your perimeter defense, because I ain't going to lie, 6'5" builds sometimes can be a little too short. That is also another reason why I like going with the longer wingspan. Because there be sometimes where you should get a contest, you just don't get it consistently. So getting that up so that you can have as high as possible challenger, just have high as possible perimeter defense, sometimes can help. But this game is just like, you know what I'm saying, it's just what it is. So it's a lot of things you can do on the cap breakers when it comes to the build. But all in all, that's pretty much the build. Like I said, I already kind of showcased this build for the most part when I did the 99 driving dunk, when I did the 92 pass accuracy. But for the people that do want to be able to have that 93 ball for the deep bomber, here you go. So yeah, if y'all do want more of these build videos, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna try to keep getting y'all as much as I can. The frequency is probably gonna slow down, but I'm gonna still try to get y'all some. So whether it be an NBA player build, whether it be a build wars, whether it be a build that I'm enjoying or liking that I recently made, it may be that, or just a random build. It don't even matter. So yeah, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way, man. No more talking. Your boy Fitz, I'm out of here.
Now, I've been letting y'all off for a little while. 90%. Let me say it again. 90% of y'all aren't even subscribed. Now, I've been doing this for a little while now. Y'all, I know y'all mess with the content at this point. So subscribe. Subscribe. It's that simple.
If you buying anything on Fortnite, Epic Games Store, use code YaboiFitz. I don't know why I ain't been had this, but yeah.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!